Welcome to part 4, Publisher Rocket's category search feature. In this video, we're going to show you how to find the best categories for your book that will not only increase your chances at becoming a bestseller, but will help you to get your book seen by more shoppers. And with that, let's begin. Did you know that there are over 12,000 plus different categories and subcategories on Amazon? The hard part is that Amazon doesn't list every category for you in one spot. Instead, authors are left having to hunt around on Amazon and see what potential categories exist, or sift through the other books and look at what they have chosen. This is even harder now that Amazon doesn't show the full category strings on your sales page, which is what you'll need in order to get listed for those. And if you were to manually do this correctly, it would take hours just to find most of the possibilities out there. Furthermore, you're usually left with even more steps just to figure out if a category is too competitive or not. Luckily though, with Rocket, you won't have to do that. With our category feature, you can now see all 12,000 plus categories and even see how many sales you need in order to be the next #1 bestseller for that particular category. Basically, it takes all the guesswork out of it for you. To get started finding the best categories for your book, first click Category Search here or here. Next, you'll want to let Rocket know if you want to search for book categories, ebook categories, or both. You can do that by selecting here. Now that you've let Rocket know which type you're looking for, there are two ways to search for categories. The first is by digging deep into a main category and seeing what category strings exist inside of it. Start by finding a main category you'd be interested in and click Check It Out. Here, you will find the full category strings of every category inside that main category, which you'll need in order to get your book attached to that category. And like I said before, it's something Amazon no longer shows you like they used to on a book sales page. The Amazon bestseller rank, or ABSR, of the #1 book, the number of books you need to sell that day in order to be the new #1 bestseller in that category, the ABSR of the #10 book, and the number of books you need to sell in that day in order to be in the top 10 of that category. Also, if you'd like to take a look at the category and the books that rank for it, just click here and the Amazon page will open up for you. To make finding the perfect category easier, you can click up here on any of the headers and Rocket will reorder the list from least to greatest. So, as an example, if you'd like to see the easiest categories to become a #1 bestseller in Amazon, just click here once. And the subcategories will be listed from easiest to hardest, just like that. Another way to help you find the best category is through our search filter bar up here. With this search bar, if you type in a word or phrase, Rocket will filter out any category strings that doesn't have that exact word or phrase in it in real time. So as an example, if you'd like to see every military type category in the science fiction and fantasy main category, just type in military, and instantaneously, all category strings that don't have that word military will be removed, leaving you only the strings that have military in it. And if you'd like to go back and select another main category, or just go back to the main category page, click here. Okay, the next way to search for a category is through our all category filter search bar here on the main page. With this, if you want to see every category string in every main category that has a specific word in it, just start typing. It's important to note that you must type in at least 3 letters before Rocket will start pulling up categories. An example of how useful this is say you want to see every category that has DOG in it, dog. Just type in dog and Rocket will get to work pulling up every category string that has DOG in it. This helps to save time because there are dog category strings in the main categories of calendars, humor and entertainment, crafts and hobbies, science and math, sports and outdoors, nonfiction, and more. But with this, all possible dog categories will be listed for you in one simple action. This can really help because through this, as you just saw, you'll find some real gems hidden in main categories no one else would think to look for them in. Also, just like the previous method, all the data from before is still there, and you can rearrange the categories by clicking here. You can also decide to change the filter by clicking here, and if you want to go back, just delete what you've typed in. Now, as many authors know, Amazon is an ever-changing system, and they update their ABSR values constantly. But the good news is that Rocket works to keep up with it and updates the ABSR values 3 times every 24 hours. Another thing to note about categories is that sometimes you'll see a category string in Publisher Rocket, but when you go to publish, you can't find that category string offered in Kindle Direct Publishing's pop-up box. That's because when you publish, Amazon only allows you to choose from a tiny initial offering of some 600 plus categories, which are called BISACs. And no problem, just select 2 of the BISACs offered, and then perform the steps listed in the video I have over here to the right of the Publisher Rocket tutorial to not only change your categories to Amazon categories, but also add categories to include 10 categories for ebooks and books in total. Also, if you'd like to learn more about what BISACs are, what to do if you don't see your category, or more about categories in general, be sure to check out my extra resources to the right of this video on the Publisher Rocket tutorial page. So, as you can see, Publisher Rocket not only helps you to effectively and efficiently find categories, it will also provide you with the necessary numbers to be able to select the best ones for your books, saving you hours of time and giving you the best chance for bestseller status, all with a simple click of a button.